just neutral for the short field, yeah. All right, why don't you take me to Plat Valley, and we'll go do some shorts there. Okay. Short field landings.
Closest, I do.
Use the big knob and go to the far, all the way to the right that gets you to the nearest chapter. And then you can press in on the cursor. Make sure you go to the first page. There you go. And then I think you have to use the big knob now. What are you looking for?
The map.
Use the big knob. Once you hold clear, if you get lost, hold clear, and then it's nav, second page. Small knob, change pages. There you go.
Okay. Cool.
What other considerations do we have to have about going there?
Pattern altitude's 5,000 or 5,900 feet. Can't go too high because we're going to be underneath Bravo airspace.
Cool. So how high are we going to go to here?
We could go to 6,500.
Cool, sounds good. Blinking a message at you. Why don't you see what that says?
That course is 072.
Have I ever shown you how to use this to review airspace?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me what that block that we're coming up to
Boulder traffic
is?
109er.
The triangle way out there.
Taking off runway 8, departing to the east. Boulder.
This one here?
Yeah, the one you have selected now.
Okay.
Or not that one, the one you had selected.
Oh, up here?
Yeah. I don't get the cursor confused with the enter.
Oh, right.
Give it a second. There, hang on. There you go.
7,000.
Cool, so we'll stay at 65. And go back to done. Enter. And press on the cursor to get rid of your, there you go. Cool. What altitude did you say we were going to?
6,500.
Cool, let's stay there. I know you were doing a couple things at once, but you got to be purposeful about, all right, I'm getting to the level off point, I'm going to start adding forward pressure, I'm going to continue to add more and more forward pressure, I'm going to be monitoring, and I'll look at this every 5 seconds or so and see how I'm doing, and then as the airspeed builds, trim for it. As long as we don't exceed 2,600 RPM, I want you to keep the throttle at full.
Okay.
Alright, you know what the runways are there?
They are, no, but I can look them up.
Excellent. Remember, aviate. Keep flying the airplane as you go there, but make sure you're prepared. And just a little tip too, I kind of said something about we were going there before we took off.
Yeah.
So make sure you
Should have written them down.
Yeah, yeah. There's no AWOS there, right?
Right.
So what's a good way to figure out which runway to use?
We can listen, see what other people are using, and also
That was exactly what I was getting at. What's the other thing you can do?
look for flags or windsock or the smoke.
Yeah, where's the wind coming from?
From the south.
Cool, so we'll use which runway, most likely? Well, yeah, I'll get you to figure out which runway it is first.
27? No, 09?
How long is that runway?
Oh. We'll use 15.
Cool. Of course, that's subject to change, but... Just checking on my parents' place.
Have you seen this place?
Yeah. Yeah, we've been talking about going out there as a company event.
Yeah, one of my friend's dads is a really big biker, and he goes there all the time, and he knows the owner.
Like motorcycle racer? Or?
Bike, like cycler.
They use it for like drag racing, right? Or not drag racing, car racing, right?
Oh, maybe I have it mixed up with the wrong one, but they're...
Oh, the Veloton thing out here?
Yeah.
Oh, saw a shadow. Let's go ahead and just cut right a little bit. He doesn't have a clue we're here.
How close do you think he is?
I'd say that was less than about 1,000 feet to the closest.
Okay.
Probably about 200 feet vertical separation.
There's these two towers. Aren't there a tower down here too?
There's the one we just passed.
Okay.
That's on the other side of 25, and we're just fine where we're going. But as my rule of thumb is, if I'm coming out here, I go north of those towers, just to help me keep clear of the airspace. We're just fine, but keep in mind that we would not want to go into that shelf.
Yeah.
Because it's only 6,000 feet. Yeah, it's always -2 or -2 right here. So that made it stop showing the airspace. I talked about this yesterday real briefly. If you press clear, it clears off different levels of information. So normally I like it on the main one or the second one, so it takes away roads. The -1, so -0 or -1.
Okay.
Is that new drone regulation? Is that that's for commercial?
Yeah, commercial, and then also like if you do the FPV with the goggles, you have to fly under that section now too.
Okay.
Which is for like the racing they're doing.
Yeah, yeah. Does that include under 55 pounds?
Yeah.
you have a...
Traffic experimental 798 Tango Lima. 4 miles extended final from runway 12. Speed low approach to the pattern.
So that doesn't mean I need to have a drone license for my little...
No, and if it's under 250 grams, there's nothing at all covering it, so you can...
Even FPV?
Yeah, even FPV.
Although most of those are more than 250 grams, right? 8 ounces isn't a lot of weight.
They are. There's been a few companies release some that are under 250 grams that have FPV and everything.
Van Air traffic experimental 8 Tango Lima. 1 mile final, 12 low approach.
I guess he's coming from the north, but...
Yeah, but he's using Van Air, which is right in here.
Oh, I heard Plat Valley.
Lyman traffic, November 5, Roma, 2 miles west of the field. Good practice approaches.
Alright, why don't you think about an initial call here in a second.
Left traffic there?
Yeah.
I'm going to enter left crosswind?
Yeah.
Okay. Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, about 5 to the west, entering on a left crosswind entry for runway 15, Plat Valley.
Plat Valley traffic, Comanche 7487 Papa is 8 miles to the east and will be entering left downwind for runway 15, Plat Valley.
He's 8 out, but he's also a Comanche, which is a little faster than us.
Tango Lima left base, 12 full stop.
But we'll have to work to make sure we don't conflict with him.
Might get there at the same time.
Alright, why don't we go down to pattern altitude. I want to make this first one a short field, full stop. Obviously, I don't want to be short at all, but let's make it as short as we safely can. Let's see if we can make the first turn off, which is about 1,500 feet down the runway.
Okay.
You can change the power now if you're just trying to descent.
Alright, fuel's on both. Mixture's set. Got no AWAS, throttle. Heat on. Airspeed and lights.
This is new. Big solar panel.
Oh, cool. I saw those on my cross country. I was wondering.
Yeah, it's funny. A few years ago, oil was the big thing out here. Price of oil dropped. Now they're like, oh, let's go to solar energy.
Yeah, solar and wind.
Plat Valley traffic, Comanche 7487 Papa is 4 miles to the west, entering left downwind, runway 15, Plat Valley.
There's runway right here. Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, entering left crosswind for runway 15, Plat Valley. We cutting it a little too close, or?
Yeah, why don't we do a 360 and tell them we'll circle west of the field and we'll come in behind the twin command, or behind the Comanche.
Okay.
Do a left one.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta is going to circle to the west of the field and let you come in before us. Plat Valley.
Give us a chance to kind of evaluate the field too, right?
Yeah.
You do see the runway, right?
Yeah.
Roger, thank you.
Jim?
No.
Plat Valley traffic, where are you at exactly?
just west of the numbers 15, about a half mile. We're circling around. We'll be coming behind you.
Roger, we got you in sight. We are now entering left downwind runway 15.
Cool, we got you in sight too. Are you at full stop?
Yeah, we'll be full stop and taxi back.
So let's go slow down quite a bit. Since he's going to be doing full stop taxi back, we're going to slow to 75 knots, 70 knots or so. Well, then that'll give us a chance to make sure we evaluate well on downwind that he's clear. Hopefully he'll make it nice and short for us. I guess he's left downwind to beam the numbers 15 now, so you can widen out a little bit too for a crosswind. Let's come out to this road just north of that little complex over there.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably might have been able to sneak in front of them, but I don't like to really cut it close.
Not seeing him still.
Trying to guess he's about 10 seconds from base, but we'll be patient.
Turn crosswind.
Yeah, and don't make a call quite until we're crossing through the extended numbers, and then we'll say we're on left crosswind. You could say an extended left crosswind.
Papa turning final runway 15, Plat Valley.
Okay, cool.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta's on crosswind, left crosswind for runway 15, Plat Valley. Got him now.
Oh, me too.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left downwind for runway 15, Plat Valley.
Why don't you keep slowing it down just a little bit more, just to make sure we're not heating up, because it might be another 2 minutes till he's clear.
Oh, right, he has to taxi all the way down and then back.
Yeah. Gonna go ahead and do 10 degrees flaps too, wouldn't hurt to help slow it down. And normally I wouldn't do that for a standard procedure, but keep slowing, we'll stay right at 5,900 and
Plat Valley traffic, Comanche 740, so Papa taxiing back on the runway, Plat Valley.
oh, no, I have plenty of time. Alright, short field. Let's shoot for the first stripe. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We'll consider that the beginning of our runway, just give ourselves 100 feet. And let's see if we can make that first turn off, okay? So after touchdown, flaps up, yoke back, then slowly but surely maximum braking. And you could probably start descending. I don't think he could be in our way at this point if he wanted to be.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left base for runway 15, Plat Valley.
Plat Valley traffic, Comanche 740, so Papa clear the runway, Plat Valley.
Alright, let's show him how short field's done.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning final for runway 15, Plat Valley.
That aim spot you want to have in the grass, that's where we would hit. But we're going to flare and touch down just a little bit beyond that. up, yoke back. Now you can brake harder. There you go. You don't want to brake hard too soon.
Right.
A little long. I think you just over-flare just a little bit. You almost want to touch down right before you're fully stalled.
7487 Papa crossing the grass strip south of North Plat Valley.
Clear and taxi back.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, clear of runway 15, taxiing back to runway 15, Plat Valley. I had my aim spot on the pavement and then you said something and I moved it back, but
still not cool. I think the aim spot was fine. I think you just flared a little bit too much and that causes the balloon and or too much airspeed.
Yeah, a little bit fast.
Although I don't want to get slow either, so. Sage chicken. Yoke back. Gotta help with those bumps too. This isn't a soft field, but it's a rough field, so that's a good technique to have. Alright, short field, take off.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, taking off runway 15 to remain in the pattern, Plat Valley. Breeze. Right there.
Yeah.
Alright, carb heat power.
Flaps up. We can go into this, but let's turn before we get to it. You got another half mile till I need you to turn, but I'd say it.
I was just waiting for 500 feet.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, sometimes that may not be appropriate, so.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left crosswind for runway 15, Plat Valley.
That being said, we might not get to pattern altitude, but I think you will.
Yeah, we just turned 500 feet there. Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left downwind for runway 15, Plat Valley.
Plat Valley traffic, experimental 133 Delta Whiskey is 10 miles southeast. Be landing runway 17. Sorry, 18. 15.
Alright, fuel's on both. Mixture's set. Leave carb heat off for a moment and seatbelt secure.
Alright, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do 2 more full stops, I think, here. I want to see 2 nice short field landings. The last one wasn't bad, but a little about 300 or 400 feet long. Less power. That'll help keep your pattern tighter too. You've been kind of consistently high on these.
Okay.
Yesterday we were, right?
Yeah. Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left base for runway 15, Plat Valley.
This looks good. Now I'd bring your power up just a little bit, because now we don't want to be low.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning final for runway 15, Plat Valley.
Oh, this looks good. Alright, think about yesterday being long and short. Let's try and get set up so that we're just about at the point where we might be right on the numbers, and if we need to add a little bit of power, we can. Bird gets out of our way. We'll go just underneath him, maybe. Keep adding flaps and a little more power because we're getting a little slow. A little more power, a little lower pitch. Just a little bit.
Whiskey's 5 miles southeast on extended left downwind for 15.
A little less power, a little more pitch. Don't land short, but keep getting ready to drag it in. There you go. Idle. Keep that pitch right there. Don't flare anymore. And touchdown. Go back, flaps up, get on the brakes. Nice. That was right on the stripe.
That wasn't too rough?
No, that was just fine.
Okay.
They should be firm, okay? You want them to be firm because now you're on the ground and then you can brake harder, okay?
Right.
And if you want proof it wasn't too, I don't know if these are right.
OEG meter.
If you stare, pew, 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 they're definitely too firm, okay? No, that was just fine. I wouldn't
Valley
want
traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, clear of runway 15, Plat Valley.
I wouldn't want you much firmer than that, but that's not too firm. Alright, if he doesn't make a call by the time we're here, well, I want you to say,
Valley, Delta Whiskey's 3 miles out on our left downwind for 15, full stop, Plat Valley.
cool, so we should be able to do a takeoff, another full stop, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay. Another short?
Yeah. Why don't you do a soft field takeoff just for grins?
Okay.
I want to make sure we practice both of them. And this is a pretty short field, but it's long enough we can do. There you go.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, taking off runway 15 to remain in the pattern, Plat Valley.
Got him in sight. Right on center line. There you go.
Plat Valley, Delta Whiskey, midfield left downwind, 15, full stop, Plat Valley. Valley, Delta Whiskey, left base, 15.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left crosswind for runway 15, Plat Valley.
Plat Valley, Delta Whiskey is back taxiing 15.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left downwind for runway 15, Plat Valley.
Plat Valley, Delta Whiskey is down and clear.
Get that nose up just a little bit more, 70 or even 60 if you're really trying to get to 6,000, 5,900.
Alright, we got clearance, fuels on both, mixtures set, carb heat will wait on, and seatbelt secure.
Oh, much better about that checklist today. Alright, give me one more just like the last one so we can move on.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left base for runway 15, Plat Valley. Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning final for runway 15, Plat Valley.
Nice, good job. Those look good. A little better about those?
Yeah,
Cool.
a lot better.
Sometimes that's all it takes, going to a really short strip and be like, okay.
Yeah.
This is excessively short, but and everything's a little narrower here.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, clear of runway 15, Plat Valley.
Alright, let's take off, short field takeoff, and then a right turn out. We'll go northeast. I'll throw the goggles on shortly afterwards.
I'm sorry, short?
Yeah. Yeah, we could do another soft, but since it's kind of a shorter field. Good habit.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta taking off runway 15 to depart to the east. The west, Plat Valley.
I spoke earlier to the at west.
What more to the right?
Close enough. But yeah.
Plat Valley traffic, Skylane 2696 Charlie. Tally all the aircraft taking off. Be setting up for a left downwind runway 31, Plat Valley. 3 miles to the northwest.
Okay. We turn left crosswind and then leaving, or we turn right?
Let's turn right. Just say we're right turn out to the west. We're looking for the inbound traffic, and we can wait until we get up towards this road.
Okay.
Plat Valley traffic, Skylane 2696 Charlie. Left downwind runway 31. Tally on the takeoff track.
Plat Valley traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta upwind of runway 15, turning west, looking for inbound traffic.
Tally on you and your turn, and I'll be, I'm in a left downwind for runway 33.
Is 31 the grass strip?
He doesn't know which runway he's talking about. I think he's talking about 33. It's 927 and 1533, so he must be talking about 33. I don't think he'll be a factor for us, but I am looking.
I'm going to beam the numbers, runway 33, Plat Valley.
I got him in sight. Right after, it's just behind our wingtip.
Yeah.
96 Charlie, Plat Valley traffic, 96 Charlie, left base, runway 33, full stop, Plat Valley.
There it is.
Alright, throw these guys on. My controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Okay, my controls.
Your controls. Alright, so you just flew into a cloud. What would you do?
First thing I guess would be turn 180 and try to fly out.
I just assumed that it was low, kind of crappy weather, and you couldn't do that. That's a good first answer, though.
Probably climb up through it.
Okay. What else could you do?
Turn left or right, try to go out the side of it or around it.
Okay. And last but not least,
Descend underneath it.
or we kind of said that might not work. The turnaround, that kind of thing. We were climbing, so descending. How about navigating to another airport?
Navigating to another airport, okay.
Or calling ATC to navigate to another airport is really what I should have said. But all right, look, how could you figure out how to get to another airport?
I could use a GPS,
Okay.
chart, or ask for help.
Okay. Why don't you use the GPS and start navigating us towards Longmont at 6,100 feet?
Okay.
Plat Valley traffic, 96 Charlie, clear of the active.
6,100.
Yeah. climb to 6,600 for now.
Okay.
I'll just see what that message is saying. Alright, why don't you keep tracking towards that. So if you were going towards that airport and you thought it was going to be VFR, how could you confirm that?
I could listen to the AWAS and try to get weather.
Cool, sounds like a good plan to me. Flying along on my cross country on Tuesday, and we're kind of dodging the weather, so I kept tuning in AWAS stations to figure out, can we go that way? 1,100 foot overcast with light rain, thunderstorm in the vicinity? Nope, we're not going that way. Oh, they're 10,000 foot ceilings, that's a good direction to go. So.
Closure on June 24th and June 25th between 10:45 a.m. and 2 p.m. daily. Surface to 10,000 feet within 5 nautical miles of the airport.
Longmont,
Did you just change this?
Airport.
No, I just turned this up a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, we are getting a little south of course.
Zulu, weather, wind, 0, 3, 0, at 3. Visibility, 1, 0. Clear, below, 1, 2,000.
French statue miles and clear, that's a good sign.
Dew point, 1, 0. Altimeter, 3, 0, 1, 4. Remark. Density altitude, 7,200.
Attention Longmont traffic. Approximately 2 minutes. Please use caution.
Skydiving operations are underway. Longmont Airport Expo and Airstrip. Airport and airspace closure on June 24th and June 25th between 10:45 a.m. and 2 p.m. daily. Surface to 10,000 feet within 5 nautical miles of the airport.
Longmont Vance Brand Airport. Automated weather observation. 1, 5, 4, 3. Zulu, weather, wind, 0, 3, 0.
6 Echo is departing on
We're not going to actually go there, but I just wanted to go through the steps, what we would do. Okay, we're clear of that airspace shelf. Let's go ahead and go up to 7,200.
When I got a bunch of speed like that, is it best to go back down to 70 or try to keep...
I'd go back down to 70. Oh, you mean for the climb?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pitch for the known pitch attitude that's going to give you 70. So right about there with the white dot just below the black line is normally going to give you pretty close to 70.
Okay.
All right, your GPS just died on you. How else could you navigate to another nearby airport?
I could use the VORs and my chart.
Okay. What would be the easiest way to navigate to another airport? I'm not saying you're wrong with VORs and the chart. How about VOR?
VOR?
Yeah, just one instead of plural.
Oh, right. Yeah, tune into one near an airport, follow it in.
Cool.
I put in Greeley or?
Cool, yeah, just put it in and give me a 2 indication and then we'll move on.
Okay.
Tell me what heading you would turn to.
Go turn 020.
All right, cool. All right, let's go. I'll turn this back on. We'll do turn right 360.
Right 360 and 7,100.
That works. Do a couple unusual attitudes. So we'll talk me through the steps for indicating what type of unusual attitude you're in.
First thing, I want to see if the airspeed is increasing or decreasing.
Okay.
And then I'll know if I need to pitch up or pitch down and add power or take power out.
The power's first, and then if we're nose low, what are the steps to recover? Once you turn left 270.
Left 270. If we're low, nose low, I will power out, pitch, or ailerons neutral,
good.
Then pitch up.
Wings level is what I would say. Ailerons neutral, that's the phraseology for recovering from the spin. We wouldn't want to neutralize the ailerons, we want to level the wings.
Go wings level and
then you would increase
then
the pitch.
pitch.
All right, my controls.
Gear controls.
My controls. All right, head down, eyes closed. Recover. That takes us back to 270 and 7,100.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 7306 Echoes turning crosswind, staying in the pattern for 29.
What altitude were we at?
7,100.
Yeah, let's go back to 7,100.
We dropped more altitude than we did.
Alright, close enough. My controls.
Gear controls.
My controls. Head down, eyes closed. Recover. Idle right away. And the first thing is airspeed, figure out what to do with the power. Then start the recovery. Alright, 7,100 back to the west. I don't want to do a bunch of those and make you queasy, but I want you to really remember the first thing is airspeed and then figure out what I'm doing with the power.
Yeah.
Now that I've corrected with the power, then I can figure out which way I want to correct with pitch and or bank, and in what order. Don't rush it. I mean, I want you to do it quickly, but if you correct with the power right away, air my controls for a second?
Gear controls.
My controls, just watch. So if I realize I'm climbing in a nose high and I add power right away, that's going to slow everything down, okay? The plane's not going to just fall out of the sky, especially because what's it going to do? It's going to trend the right direction on its own. And you realize, okay, I want to lower the nose and level the wings, okay? Vice versa. If I'm descending and I have the power in, watch how quickly the airspeed builds.
Yeah.
If I cut the power, see how quickly that slowed it down?
Yeah.
And I'm still holding forward pressure. And I can level the wings and raise the nose. Okay, that helps slow everything down.
Right, okay.
All right, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. Why don't you take the goggles off? 7,100 heading west.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 7306 Echo is turning base for 29. Echoes on final for 29.
All right, you know where we're at more or less. When you're ready, keep me within the confines of the practice area as we go through the maneuvers I request. I would like you to do slow flight.
I'll do
7,100.
clearing turns.
Excellent. correcting that altitude. Keep an eye on this guy, and I thought there was another one going that direction. $7,100. Want to keep that within 50 feet at all times. 100 feet your tolerance, but if you keep it within 50 feet and you start correcting when you're 50 feet off, you're going to stay within your altitude the whole time instead of drifting around 100 feet or so. Just scan that altitude a little bit more is the trick.
Six Echo has exited 29 at Alpha 3.
Attention Line 1 traffic. Expect skydiving over the field in approximately 2 minutes. Please use caution and avoid the field over flights at 1 mile.
Don't get low in slow flight. Only one place the power should be if we're low. Another little trick, keep lowering the pitch just a little bit. Let's get to like 43 knots. Now you have some airspeed. Now you can raise that nose again, and that should get you going up a little bit. Don't raise it too much, but you know you're in the very bottom of slow flight, and so if you get some airspeed back, that'll help. I mean, you have to lose 20 feet to do so, but see, now we're climbing.
Yeah.
All right, give me a right turn to the north. Busy out here. I've seen like 7 or 8 airplanes. They're all been a few miles away from us, but make sure we're keeping an eye out today. Alright, now that you gained altitude, make sure you don't correct too much. So I like to stay 20 to 40 feet high in slow flight. It's kind of my rule of thumb.
Okay.
I ideally want to be right on altitude, but that's a good cheat because it's always easy to lose 20 or 30 feet, right?
Right.
It's pretty hard to gain 50 feet as we just saw. Alright, give me another turn. Let's turn right 090. Watch your altitude. All right, let's recover. Keep me right at 7,100.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 7306 Echo is exiting on runway 29. Departing on 29.
All right, give me slow flight again.
More clearing turn?
Yeah, let's go left first. Let's say that because there was 2 guys maneuvering south of us a couple miles a minute ago. I did not see them.
This is Longmont traffic.
I got one of them. They're eastbound, no factor.
With the field over flights at Longmont.
Altitude.
Yeah.
That's going to be what's going to get you in the flying, if anything, in my opinion. That's why I'm having to do slow flight again, is to practice holding that altitude. Accelerating, you're going to go up. Decelerating, you're going to go down. Remember to anticipate that a little bit more.
slow flight.
Keep me on a heading of the east as you enter this. What happened is you said it earlier, but you were accelerating, so it was showing a turn to the north, and you put it about 5 degrees north of east. There you go. Alright, turn left 060. I don't want to change something right before a check ride, but I wouldn't mind if you try to get in the habit of you're turning left, clear left. Even if just a glance. Some people are like, they raise the wing or they're real vocal about it. I at least want to make sure if you turn left, you clear left. What heading were we turning to?
060.
I distracted you. Remember, division of attention, or tell me to be quiet if you're busy. I would say you need to be quiet there, but... Alright, turn right 120.
Right 120.
Don't forget to keep your scan going. Fast and a little high.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 7306 Echo is turning crosswind for runway 29, staying in the pattern.
Longmont traffic, King Air 902 Delta Victor is going in the left downwind, runway 29, full stop, looking for the crosswind traffic.
Don't get high. That was unfair, I gave you a mean twitch there.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, I think it just stuck.
Yeah, I'm right.
Alright, right turn 180.
80.
Remember, you're using those rudders too. I've been seeing in these turns, you keep kind of slicing the wrong direction. Doesn't mean you need a whole lot of rudder in the turn, but starting the turn, especially in slower airspeeds, you know, a bit more rudder usage. Think about leading the turns with rudder.
06 Echo is downwind for runway 29.
Longmont traffic, King Air 902 Delta Victor is turning left base, runway 29, full stop, Longmont traffic.
Alright, recover.
Longmont traffic, King Air 902 Delta Victor is turning final, runway 29, full stop, Longmont traffic.
Why don't we go and turn away from them? We can do a set of clearing turns.
A plane or a bird?
Yeah, it's a plane. I think it's a jet. Further out than I thought. But either way, if we see someone kind of turning towards us, there's no reason to keep pointing towards them. I don't know what it is. It's not a jet.
Like a tail dragger?
Yeah, looks like an aerobatic plane getting ready to do some maneuvers. They do some maneuvers there sometimes. Yeah, watch that altitude. When you're ready, give me a power off stall.
Yeah.
Longmont traffic, Satavia Lima Hotel, active 29er holding short.
Oh, here, my controls are quick.
Your controls?
See him? Right up your wingtip, right up your wingtip.
Yeah.
See what he's doing?
Oh, hammerhead or something?
Yeah. Cool, sorry, I just wanted you to see that real quick. Your controls.
No problem.
Alright, landing configuration, power off stall.
06 Echo is turning.
I had a feeling he was going to be doing that.
Copy, Lima Hotel, taking access 29er, departing to the...
Why don't you turn right 210, so we're, since he is maneuvering excessively, we'll kind of head a little bit away from him. And then when you're on a heading at 210, we'll induce the stall. Nice and slow, we don't need to see a positive rate. As soon as you push forward, it's going to break that stall. I don't need you to keep going down, just don't keep holding back.
Right.
Nose is going down and it's dropping on its own, pitch forward, break that stall. Okay. Go ahead and bring the power back and raise the nose slowly one more time. I just want to see that break a little cleaner. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and push forward. There you go. See how the stall was gone like that?
Yeah.
Now start pitching for a climb. Very slowly. There you go. There you go. That's what I want to see. You're pretty much the same altitude you did when you just recovered from the last one.
Yeah.
All right, give me a right turn towards the north as you continue to clean up. Level off at 7,100. And do not go high.
Longmont traffic, 06 Echo is exiting 29 at Alpha 3.
All right, power on stall, and I'm happy that you're clear.
Okay.
Right about this pitch attitude will do it. Keep raising that nose, there you go. Good job breaking the stall, minimal loss of altitude. Down just long enough to get the airspeed going in the right direction. We don't need to climb to 70 knots. Keep raising the nose, keep raising the nose. I know you're at 7,000, but just assume that you're going to go right back into a climb.
Oh,
you just stall, don't worry about the altitude too much. Just go back
Understood.
into a climb and resume either VX or VY. I wanted you to pitch down just long enough to break the stall and then slowly raise the nose to continue a climb until said otherwise. Okay, back to 7,100. And resume cruise, and we'll do one more of those. Why don't you do a quick set of clearing turns as you enter 7,100 traffic. We'll turn right.
Right.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 50 Charlie is departing 29.
Back to the north, watch that altitude.
All right, power on.
Yeah, let's do one more of those. So the pitch attitude, you can go up to just above the 10-degree mark. You don't need any more pitch than that. That doesn't mean you're not going to continue to increase the back pressure, but keep us right at 7,100 as we slow down. You're just going right to that known pitch attitude that's going to induce the stall. Any higher than that, and you're just pitching up more than you need to.
Right.
Better with the altitude, good job. Anticipate, there you go, anticipate that right rudder. Keep pitching up, keep pitching up, keep pitching up. Hold that pitch attitude. Keep adding back pressure, but don't pitch up. Almost there, keep pitching up, don't let that fall, there you go. Okay, let the nose drop once you run out of lift, but you don't want it just to fall off on its own, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we can resume cruise 7,100. So keep the power where it's at, because you want to accelerate, right?
Yeah.
Pitch back down to 7,100. Once you get around 90 knots, then you can bring the power back. All right, give me a set of clearing turns. Nice busy day. Right at 7,100. I remember to anticipate. I didn't need you to pull back when I said right at 7,100. I was anticipating that you were going to start climbing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just because you're 20 feet low doesn't mean you're set up for remaining low. You were set up for ending up high eventually, so you just got to think about that. All right, steep turns at 7,100.
Okay.
Long one traffic, helicopter 1950 down.
Start to the right.
1 miles out of Melvin and 6 nautical miles out of the final. Inbound for landing on the RNAV GPS 29er.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 250 Charlie is turning downwind 29 full stop.
Longmont traffic, Grand 2 Charlie Tango is departing runway 29er. Down,
Watch that altitude.
Longmont.
Went from ending up setting up for low to setting up for high, so we anticipate there in the middle. Don't dive. That was the same thing you did there, just overcorrecting, okay? All right, back to 7,100. Let's resume a 90-knot cruise. A little bit of overcorrecting in general today, I think. Yeah, remember, as you're pushing forward, when you're high, eventually you're going to end up low, so you got to just think about how much do I want to pitch forward, or vice versa.
Going to the left.
Longmont traffic.
Anticipate what's going to happen. Looking good. Now I'm anticipating you're right where you need to be. Now you're going to end up high eventually, so don't overcorrect for it. Just barely. Now you're going to end up low, so think about that. Just barely. Lots of small corrections. Don't get low. Very small correction. Alright, 7,100, give me one to the right.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 7306 Echoes turning crosswind for 29, going to stay in the pattern.
Don't get high. I know you're low, but watch what's going to happen there.
Yeah. 06 Echoes.
Don't get low. There you go. Think about what's going to happen in 5 seconds.
Runway 29 with the south turnout, Longmont traffic. Helicopter 1950 Delta is going missed for the runway 29er. We will be passing over at the runway.
That was our own wake, right? That's kind of cool.
All right, give me one to the left.
Is turning crosswind runway 29er to Longmont.
Don't get low.
Traffic, Cessna 50 Charlie, turn base.
There you go. I focus my attention right here, and I watch the horizon slice up and down.
Yeah, I'm following the line of rivets.
There you go. That's exactly what you want to do. Now we're going to be low. Now you're right where you need to be. A little higher. Just a little bit. That's good. Think about the exit. Roll right into one to the right.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 50 Charlie, turning final 29 full stop.
Right about where you need to be. Looking good. Don't get low. There you go. There you go. Now you're thinking ahead a bit more. That's better.
6,500, 2 miles to the southwest. We'll be entering a downwind for 29er.
Alright, carb on, power off. Simulated engine failure.
Okay.
Remember, it doesn't have to be right underneath us.
Pitch to 65. Think we can make those
Absolutely.
green and brown ones out there?
You probably could even make a downwind and turn to the south and land to the south if you wanted. But those are good fields. In general, if you're in the practice area, these are probably the fields you should think about if you're north of Union. Give me a blow. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So first try to restart, go full rich, carpet off, or carpet on full rich, adjust the mixture,
Longmont traffic.
mess with the throttle, pumps in, gas is on both, ignition's on.
Just the airport, 7,000.
Alright, so you said ABC, what else can we do?
We can declare an emergency.
Cool.
Turning base for 29.
What would be the easiest way to do that without talking on the radio?
Turning final for 2.
Change the transponder to 7500.
7700.
Oh, 7700.
Still got your fields made?
Yeah.
Can't see them over the nose, that's a good sign, right?
Right.
Alright, let's maybe do a couple turns, just kind of figure out which way you want to go, where do you think the wind's coming from. It's pretty calm, right? So don't turn too far away from your fields. I'm just having you kind of look at your fields and evaluate. So still think you're high enough that you could turn around and land going this way somewhere?
I think so.
And if not, then we could do some S-turns, but we're definitely kind of high for this. Either that, or else we can go straight into one of those fields over there.
Yeah.
So make a pick of one or the other of that, and then start thinking about evacuating.
Alright, let's go straight ahead.
Cool, sounds good to me.
Since there's open space in front.
Yeah, cool, sounds good.
So we'll pop the doors, windows, seatbelts are on still. We'll turn the gas to off. We'll turn the master, or we'll leave that on in case we need flaps.
Looking good.
Avionics off.
So my rule of thumb is if it moves down in the windscreen, you're going to make it, right? It's certainly not moving up in the windscreen. If it moves up, it's getting iffy. So there's a tree line there in the middle, right? Can you see the little brush line?
Yep.
So we want to make sure we clear that, and then from there we'll want to make sure we're going to make it into the field.
Six Echo is exited 29 at Alpha.
Got the field made?
Yep.
Are we low or high?
We're high.
Do something about it. I like it. Lower the nose at the same time. There you go. You're going to make that work just fine, right?
Yep.
All right, go around.
Longmont traffic, 2 Romeo Juliet, turning base for 29er.
Good technique. Got the field made. We're going to be high. Dump in those flaps. All right, 5,800. Find somewhere to do a ground reference maneuver of your choice.
800.
Why 5,800?
It's about 1,000 feet up.
It's
800.
about 800 feet up, and it's in between what two altitudes?
600 and 1,000.
Romeo Juliet, turning final for 29, touch and go, Longmont.
I like 5,800 because it puts you right in the middle of that. And out here, some of this stuff's a little higher, some hills around us, so it might be 5,100, 5,200 at the highest. But it's hard to tell exactly how high you are everywhere, so that's part of the reason I like that. If we just use 5,600, sometimes we're going to be low. If we just use 6,000, sometimes we're going to be high.
I like this red roof barn over here.
All right.
They're having a rodeo.
Something. Probably a bunch of parents paying for their rich kids to more money than you're spending right now to ride around horses in circles.
Probably.
Remember, you want to keep it right off your wingtip, so you started that turn a little early.
Right behind it.
Longmont traffic, Cup 687 Charlie Alpha on the 45 for left downwind runway 29.
Longmont traffic, Cessna 7306 Echo is departing on runway 29.
All right, I want you to keep turning around this point until we end up southbound again, okay?
Okay.
Longmont traffic, Cup 7 Charlie Alpha, left downwind runway 29.
job dividing your attention. Your altitude's doing pretty good. Just keep it there.
Longmont traffic, 2 runway Joyce, turning crosswind for 29er. We'll be departing on crosswind to the south.
Longmont traffic, Sub 7 Charlie Alpha, base turn 29.
Nice. Alright, why don't you give me S turns when you're ready.
Across this highway.
Sounds good to me.
Traffic, Sub 7 Charlie Alpha, short final 29.
Couple birds.
Yep.
Formation.
Attention Longmont traffic, expect skydiving over the field in approximately 2 minutes. Please use caution and avoid midfield overflights at Longmont.
Longmont traffic, 06 Echoes turning crosswind for 29.
Is departing 29.
Alright, take me back to Boulder.
Is departing 29er to the north, Longmont.
Those look good. They're a little steeper than they needed to be though, okay?
Okay.
So if you make your radius a little bit bigger, it just makes it easier for you.
Less fun though.
Yeah. Yeah, they are fun. Yeah, I was thinking about the dump truck down there. I don't know if you noticed, but we were kind of right in front of a dump truck. I was wondering if he was watching us.
Yeah, I saw you slowed down. Up here.
Let's stay on Longmont's frequency just a little while longer.
Oh yeah, we just have to fly past.
Longmont traffic, 06 Echoes turning base for 29.
That must be the guy turning at Longmont.
Traffic, Cherokee 888 Alpha Whiskey on the ramp, taxiing Alpha to runway 29er Longmont.
06 Echo is on final for 29.
Attention Longmont traffic, skydiving in progress over the field. Please use caution and avoid midfield overflights at Longmont.
Go 6500.
Cessna 50 Charlie, just turn crosswind for 29.
Here's your engine right now. Where are you going to go? But would you agree there's not very good options?
Oh.
That makes sense why we don't fly over the center Longmont?
Right.
Okay, I'm going to add some power and start turning southbound for me.
Okay.
I like to just try to stay on the eastern edge of Longmont. It's not a big deal if you're up at 7,500 feet, but also we're getting close to the traffic pattern of Longmont, right?
Right.
And I try to do that just far enough out that I didn't think you could make it to 2.9. I don't think you still could right about now. Maybe in about another 45 seconds you might be able to point right there. At least you can make it to those fields, but just avoid flying over the middle of a city. That is one of the regulations, is that you shouldn't fly low enough that you can't make an emergency procedure without making a safe landing, without creating undue hazards to those on the ground. I definitely don't like to fly inside of 287 to the airport, because then we really start to get iffy on how well we'll stay clear of the pattern and having emergency procedures, assuming you're not coming inbound to land on 11 Longmont. That would be the exception.
Okay.
So we'll keep going this way till we get south of the southern edge of Longmont, and then we'll go inbound towards Boulder. But I try to just avoid that, and to make the point, we're supposed to avoid overflying Longmont for noise abatement, but did I just make the point that there's another reason why we should avoid overflying Longmont?
Yeah.
You don't have an emergency procedure. Maybe if you would have whipped around to the north, you would have been fine at that point, but don't cut it in too close to the airport. It's not, or to the city. It's not really a good place to fly.
Right.
Okay. 29 Alpha 3.
Longmont traffic skydiving in progress over the field. Please use caution and avoid midfield overflights on Longmont.
And once we get past the center line of the runway,
yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to kind of fly around the edge of Longmont. I don't care if you're slightly over it. I'm going to go towards these towers there.
Yeah.
And then from those towers, I'll point like just north of this lake. And then once I'm just north of this lake, somewhere in the neighborhood of where we're at right now, then I'll cut across.
Okay.
Let's do a soft field. I'm going to do 3 more landings. Let's do a soft field, and we'll see how that goes. Do a touch and go. No, try 2 soft field touch and goes, and then
Traffic, Cessna 50.
maybe 1 more short field. Let's feel like those are dialed in. I wouldn't mind doing a no flap and a power off approach, but I think that those are the 2 I want to really work on dialing in.
11,300 feet, 4 miles to the south of the field. Mid maneuvering to join the left downwind, runway 29, full stop, Longmont traffic.
That's the jump plane?
Yeah, you see him up there? Real high, pointing westbound. Maybe 12:15 and a right turn.
Nope.
I had him, I lost him. Doesn't matter, he's no factor, but... Okay, you can go over to Boulder now.
Traffic, glider 1 Echo Foxtrot, midfield left crosswind, glider 8 Boulder, traffic, glider traffic on midfield.
Clear below 12,000, temperature 25 Celsius, dew point 8, altimeter 3014, remarks. Density altitude 7,500.
Special remarks. For noise abatement, avoid overflying the Gun Barrel neighborhood northeast of Boulder. In addition, please remain south of J Road on Downwood Leg.
Boulder Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 1627 Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 1.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta over IBM, entering on a 45 left downwind for runway 8, Boulder traffic.
You think if I'm coming into Boulder and I'm from somewhere else, I know where IBM is.
Say north?
Yeah, 4 north.
Over IBM.
Yeah, I don't mind you saying both. You don't have to say it right now, but it just as a critique and comment.
Right. I thought about that right as I was saying it.
Yeah, so I went to an airport and someone said they were over some building, and I'm like, I don't freaking know where that is. Like the guy in Plat Valley, right?
Yeah.
He eventually corrected and said he was, what, 5 northwest, but I don't know where you're at. I couldn't even tell if he was in the air or not.
I must have lost my checklist somewhere. Oh, no,
there it is.
Here it is. Alright, so fuel's on both, mixture's good. Just listen to weather. Throttle, carbeat we can go with.
Make sure you're not pushing that push to talk.
Alright. Airspeed and lights. Fuel's on both. Mixture set, carbeat's on, seatbelt secure.
Yeah, it's the funniest when someone pushes the push to talk, and I was like, God damn it, I can't find that airport.
Alright, the glider's down. Nobody else on downwind?
Soft field touch and go. Downwind call.
Alright. Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta on left downwind for runway 8, Boulder traffic. Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left base for runway 8, Boulder traffic. Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning final for runway 8, Boulder traffic.
Boulder traffic, Cessna 5108 Juliet, Silver IBM, inbound on 45 for left downwind, runway 8, Boulder.
Looking good on the setup, I like it. A little bit of power. Too much flare there. Add a little more power.
Touch go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have
Just
power but not flare.
Yeah, and then you ballooned, and then that just kind of destroyed it all, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try another one of those.
Alright.
And make sure I would even repeat it to yourself a couple times on final. I think sometimes you get mixed up on which type of landing or takeoff you're doing too. Does that sound reasonable, or am I kind of guessing on that?
Yeah, somewhat.
So if you really just tell yourself, and that's why you might hear me do it all the time. All right, soft field, touch and go, soft field, touch and go, so short field landing. It's like if you really repeat it, then it keeps, hey, we're both on the same page. You know, if I think you're doing a soft field, it needs to say you're doing a short field, and we're going to do a short field, or I'll correct you. It helps you to set up for that, because that was really nice setup for a short field, and then we kept getting a little slow, or for a soft field, then we started getting a little slow. Then it was a good setup for a short field. Not bad, you're going to make it nice and short, but don't be afraid of just carrying a little bit of power at that point.
Pattern working here on right.
Roger.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left crosswind for runway 8, Boulder.
Let's try that same setup and then just add a little bit of power, keep that pitch attitude. You want to fly it onto the runway. You don't want to necessarily be fully stalled.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left downwind for runway 8, Boulder. 08 Juliet should be coming in.
Boulder traffic, Cessna 5108 Juliet, turning left base for runway Boulder.
Start in.
Good, I like that situational awareness. You did call entering downwind, but you were thinking about it. That's good.
Boulder traffic, to plane 93 Yankee, departing glider A, glider in tow, Boulder. Traffic, that's 510 Juliet is on final for runway 8, Boulder.
Much better with that checklist
Fuel,
today.
mixture, carb heat, boost pump. Alright, soft field. Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left base for runway 8, Boulder. Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning final for runway 8, Boulder.
Tell you what kind of landing we're doing one more time with me.
Soft landing.
Cool.
Boulder traffic, Cessna 510 Juliet, turning left downwind for runway Boulder.
Right there on the pitch. If you raise the nose, you need to raise the power too, okay?
Okay. I was trying to carry a little bit more speed that time.
Let's do one more soft field touch and go.
Boulder traffic, Cessna 93 Yankees over the JL landing glider 8, midfield downwind traffic at site, no factor Boulder.
He's trying to get everything out in under a second.
Yeah. Yeah, that can be confusing to hear, but sometimes you just get in the habit of making the same calls, but you got to remember that not everyone in the pattern's used to hearing 93 Yankee, oh, I know exactly what he's doing.
Boulder traffic, glider 1 Echo Fox, midfield left crosswind, glider 8, Boulder.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left crosswind for runway 8, Boulder.
Boulder traffic, Cessna 510 Juliet, turning base runway 8, Boulder.
Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning downwind, left downwind for runway 8, Boulder traffic. Clearance, fuels on both, mixture set, carpet on, seatbelt set.
Boulder traffic, Princess 383, X-ray 6500, over the power plant for left crosswind, left downwind, 8 Boulder.
There's a guy that's entering right behind us. I don't know if he's talking on the radio at all or not. Cessna entering the downwind. Are you on frequency?
Yeah, Skyline 45 Tango is turning downwind for runway 8.
You guys inside about a quarter mile in front of you?
We do. Yeah, be inside.
Boulder traffic, Princess 383 at X-ray, crosswind over the E numbers 26 for left downwind, 8 Boulder.
Off field?
Yeah. Going to turn base a little early. This guy's right on our tail.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left base for runway 8, touch and go, Boulder.
I hate it when people do that crap.
Sounds like there's 2 of them back there, right?
Yeah, there's a few of them back there. And Zero Juliet's in the pattern too still. Yeah, look down.
Princess 383 at X-ray, turning left downwind, 8 Boulder.
I don't know if that guy knows anybody else is going.
Boulder traffic, Cessna 510 Juliet, turning crosswind left, runway 8.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning final, runway 8, Boulder.
traffic, Skyline 45 Tango is turning about a 3-mile base, runway 8.
Boulder traffic Cessna 510 Juliet, turning left downwind for runway 8 Boulder.
383 X-ray, the twin Cessna sees the base airplane, will extend to the west.
This is why you talk on the radio. Soft field, touch and go. Grease it for me.
Boulder traffic, Skyline 45 Tango is turning about a 2-mile.
There you go.
Runway 8. Boulder.
Take off?
Yep.
Yeah, that time I just try to do just like level flight more than a flare.
Yeah, there you go.
Boulder traffic, twin Cessna 383, X-ray left base 8 Boulder.
I think you also did a better job is as you raise the nose, you increase the power. You raise the nose a little bit more, you increase the power a little bit more. That worked.
Yeah.
We'll still work on sharpening up the landings in general, but I'm feeling a little bit better about those today. Maneuvers are pretty good as long as you can hold your altitude.
Aircraft on final Boulder, where's your location? 38 X-ray, turning final 8 Boulder.
Probably landing.
Yeah, always make sure you're looking out for the...
38 X-ray, 1.5 mile final, 8 Boulder.
Is always make sure you're checking out the extended downwind and the 45. That's what I did. I looked at the 45 and then I saw his landing light right in the middle of the noise abatement pointing right at us and turning. And I'm like, what's he doing? I'm like, he's not entering the pattern. He didn't make any calls. I'm like, oh, yeah, he is.
Boulder traffic, 45 Tango Skyline, we're clear of the active, we're remaining in pattern.
Watch turn left crosswind to make sure.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left crosswind for runway 8 Boulder.
Boulder traffic Cessna 510 Juliet, turning left base for runway 8 Boulder.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left downwind for runway 8 Boulder.
Boulder traffic Cessna 510 Juliet, on final for runway 8, this will be a full stop.
X-ray Boulder, clear of the active.
Boulder traffic, 45 Tango's turning crosswind for runway 8.
This is going to be a full stop?
Yeah, let's make this a full stop. Let's make this a short field full stop. I want you to put as close to the numbers 8 as you can.
All right.
And I want you to make a midfield left downwind wind call when we're there, just to kind of prod this guy behind us not to run us over. He's pretty far behind us now.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, midfield left downwind for runway 8 Boulder. Alright, we got clearance, fuels on both. Fixture
Boulder
set.
traffic, Skyline 45 Tango is
Carpy.
turning downwind for runway 8 Boulder.
And seatbelts.
Boulder traffic, experimental biplane.
Clear the active runway Boulder.
Boulder traffic, experimental biplane departing 8, straight out Boulder.
traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning left base for runway 8, Boulder. Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, turning final for runway 8, Boulder.
Traffic, Skyline.
A little bit of power, just a little bit, just a little bit. That would help keeping that from being firm. Although, nice and short, right? Yep. Don't forget to, especially if you're not going to do it, to say yoke back, flaps up, maximum, simulate maximum braking. Okay, you're going to roll down just so that we know what you're doing, okay? Alright. Cool, good flying. Couple things to clean up, altitude, still want to work on those shorts and softs, and we didn't do any power off or no flaps, but I think we practice one more time. Let's go get that stage check scheduled on Tuesday if we can. Okay.
Boulder traffic, Skyhawk 22 Delta, clear of runway 8, Boulder. Every time that tow plane lets go of a glider and dives down, I feel like he's going to go strafe some U-boats or something.
Boulder traffic, airplane 93 Yankees over the JL landing glider 8, Boulder. Boulder traffic, Skyline 45 Tango is clear the active, we're remaining in the pattern.
Twin must not know where he's going.
1 Echo Fox is midfield left crossway, glider 8, Boulder.
Twin?
Oh, the guy's taxiing around. He was like over there taxiing a minute ago.
Boulder traffic, Skyline 45 Tango is turning